Hi class, today we are on lesson 55 of Saxon Book 3, and today I'm going to show you how to fill out a multiplication table. So if you are in my class, you're going to start doing these on about a weekly basis with the goal of being able to do it by the end of 4th grade in 4 minutes. So let me show you all the tricks I know to be able to do this as fast as possible. So a multiplication table is just a chart or a table where we can find answers to multiplication problems. So we read it like this. These numbers that are already here are called factors. And in a multiplication problem, we take a factor times a factor, and that equals our product, which is the answer to a multiplication problem. So let's say 4 times 1, we're talking about 4 groups of 1, we would find the answer to that right here by going down the 4 and across to the 1. This is the answer to that multiplication problem. I can find it another way by going to my 4 here and then over to the 1. This would also be the answer to 4 times 1 on my multiplication table. So what if you're given a blank multiplication table and your teacher says, fill it out, complete it? There's a hard way to do this and an easy way to do this. The hard way is to randomly fill in the facts that you know. The easy way is to just count by those numbers. So this multiplication table has a column of zeros. The ones, if you're in my class, the ones that you'll get to fill out, we don't have those zeros. We just start with the 1. And here's why. If I have 0 groups of 3, how much do I have? Let's say I have 0 groups of 3 cookies. How many cookies do I have? 0. I don't have any groups. If I have 0 groups of 100 cookies, how many cookies do I have? 0. So anything times 0 is going to be 0. So on this multiplication table, I can just go across and fill in all my zeros because it doesn't matter what this number is, I'm multiplying it times 0. So it's 0. And then I can do the same thing down here because this is a 0. Doesn't matter what these numbers are, I'm multiplying it times 0. So my answer is 0. All right, my next column is times 1. So that means I'm counting by 1. So here, times 1, I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I went down the column, but I could have started across like I did with my zeros because it's going to be the same way. In this row here, I'm counting by ones. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In my next row, now I'm counting by twos. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. And I counted by twos this way. Now I have to count by twos down the column. So every time we do this, and this is the easy way to do it, you pick a row or do a row. I suggest doing them in order. Do your row, then do your column. Or do your column and then do your row. It doesn't matter. But if I'm counting by twos once, it's easiest to just then count by twos the other time and fill that in as well. So 0, 2, 4. And I've got my twos all the way down to 2 times 12, which is 24. Okay? For the next one, you guys are going to practice counting by these numbers with me. So Riker's here, he's going to be counting with me. Those of you at home, I want you counting with me as well. We're going to count by threes. So 0, 3, 6, 9,
12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36.
You got it. So only to 36, we go to 3 times 12. And then, so he got that pretty easily. He knows his count by threes. You can go through and do that vertically again. But what if that was hard for you? What if maybe we're counting by sevens or eights and you're like, that's kind of difficult. I can also copy what I just wrote. I have 0, 3, 6, 9. I can look here and go, 12 comes after 9. 15 comes after 12. 18 comes after 15. 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. So I can copy the last row that I've written as I go down and do the column. And that can be a little bit of a time saver if you find that you're not so good at counting by these numbers yet. Okay, now we're going to count by 4. Count with me. 0, 4, 8, 12. 12 plus 4, 16.
20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48.
You got it all the way to 48. Let's do that again. 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. All right, now count by fives. This is an easy one. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
You went too far. You guys were way ahead of me because you count by fives fast. We're going to do that again, going down. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
See, in the case of counting by fives, I can't write as fast as I can count. All right, now it gets a little trickier, but look, we've got half of them done for us. So even though this part's a little hard, with all the work that we've put in so far, we just have a couple that we have to count by sixes. So 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
36.
Oh, I wanted to write 60. 36.
42.
Uh-huh.
48.
42, 48,
54.
54, yes.
60.
60,
66.
66,
And
72 is the last one. And like I said before, if you had trouble with that, you may just want to go down. We were at 36, so what comes next? 42,
48.
48,
54.
54,
60.
60,
66.
66, and 72. Now we have to count by sevens, but once again, it's more than halfway done for us. 0, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42,
49. 56.
yes, 49, 56,
63.
63,
70. 77. And 70.
77 plus 7 is 84. And then we're going to go down. We left off at 49, so next is
52.
56,
56. 63. 70. 77. 84.
84. Counting by eights, 0, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56.
56.
What's 56 plus 8?
64.
64, yes. Then 64 plus 8.
72.
Yes, 72 plus 8. 80. 80 plus 8.
88.
88 plus 8.
95.
Close, 96. Okay, we left off at 64, so we know our next one is 72.
88, and
96. Counting by nines. 0, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72.
wait,
By 9. So it's 72 plus 9.
81.
81. And then 81 plus 9.
90.
And then 90 plus 9. 99. And 99 plus 9. 108. Okay, we left off at 81. So next we should have 90, 99, 108. Now we're counting by tens. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
100, 110, 120.
There we go. And we go down this way with just 110 and 120. And then here we're counting by 11s. So 0, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110. What's 110 plus 11?
121.
121. And then what's 121 plus 11?
132.
132. We left off at 121.
132.
So we just have to fill in 132 down here.
One more.
Now we're counting by 12, so we only have one box left. 0, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132. And what's 132 plus 12?
140.
144. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your first multiplication table that you have filled out. You did an awesome job. And let's look at it again to figure out, how do I read this thing to find an answer? So, let's say you are given the problem 9 times 8, and you don't know what the answer is. You can go find a 9 or an 8 up here. So I hit 8 first. I'm going to start with that one. If I find my 8 up here, I have to find my 9 on this side. So right there, I circled my 8 and my 9, and now I have to use my fingers to find where do they intersect. Let me use my green marker as well. So my 8 goes down like that. My 9 goes across like that. And I can see that they intersect right there at the 72.
They make a little box.
9 times 8 is 72. Okay? I could have found that here as well. I could have gone to this 9 and this 8. And if I go down there, and then I go across here, do you see how I have another 72? Right there it is. Either way, it doesn't matter which way you're looking at the multiplication table, as long as you find where your two numbers intersect, you will be able to find your multiplication answer using a multiplication table. All right, like I said, if you are in my class, we are going to do so much more with this over the next 5 months and then even next year as well. For today, I'm going to stand out of the way and I want you to use the multiplication table. If you can use mine on your TV screen, that's great. If you have one on paper in front of you, that's perfectly okay as well. But I'm going to give you some multiplication problems, and I want you to find the answer. So, the first one is 4 times 6. 4 times 6. Look at the multiplication table and see if you can find the answer. Did you find it, Riker? Where is it? Or what is it? You can just tell me and I'll point to it.
24.
24. We can look at my 4 this way and my 6 here and go down and find the 24. Or you could have looked at the 6 here and the 4 and come and found the 24 right there. The next one is 6 times 3. Find the answer for 6 times 3. Where is it, Riker?
18.
18. So 6 here, 3 here. I have an 18 right there. Or 3 and 6. I have an 18 right there. The next one, 8 times 12. 8 times 12. Ooh. Yes, Riker?
96.
96, he said. So here's my 12. Here's my 8. Found 96 here. Or I could look at this 8 and go all the way down to 12. 96 here. Absolutely. Next one, 9 times 7. 9 times 7.
Did you do this one?
No, we did 9 times 8. Riker?
63.
63. So 9 times 7 right here. Or 7 times 9 right there. Okay, the next one's a little different. Use the multiplication table to figure out what is the value of 8 nickels. 8 nickels. How much money is what? Excuse me. How much money is 1 nickel? So you gave me the value of 8 nickels. You should think in your head, 1 nickel is 5 cents. So I need to do 5 times 8 to find the answer. Or I could go this way, 5 times 8 to find the answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this lesson. Now it's time for you to start your written practice, which begins on page 300 of your textbook. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.